A long time ago, in a land far away, there was a young Greek man who was gorgeous. He had been blessed by the gods, and his hair was always perfect. His chin was cut to perfection, his nose, his eyes. Everyone who looked at him, male and female, just said, "Wow, that is a good-looking guy." And the tragedy of this story is this young man knew he was gorgeous. And it kind of went to his head. In fact, his favorite thing to do was to go to this pool and bend down over the waters and gaze at his reflection. And it got so bad that he stopped going to work. He stopped hanging out with his friends. He would just go and lean over this deep, still pool and gaze and gaze and gaze at his reflection. And one day, as he was gazing at his reflection, he leaned over just a little bit more just to get a better look of his good side, and he lost his balance and he fell into the water. Now, this young man was good looking, but he did not know how to swim, and his toga started to wrap around him, and he struggled and he fought, but his clothes got waterlogged and they pulled him down, down, down. And that good looking young man died. Now, this is a story that the Greeks would tell each other, and the moral of the story was obvious to them. The more you look at yourself, the less you live your life. And eventually, you'll lose the life that you have. Now, this quarantine is an opportunity for us to look at ourselves, or to look around and ask, how can I help others? It's crazy to see different companies stepping up, and different companies are doing things. Ralph Lauren is donating masks. Different companies are switching over so they can start producing things that we need, like hand sanitizer or medical equipment. And companies are doing things for their employees, whether they're paying them for not being there, or it's just interesting to see the difference between some companies that are using this tragedy as an opportunity to give more and to support their community and their employees and their clients. And other companies are laying off a ton of people. Other companies are just shutting down. And that same opportunity is there for us as individuals. We can use this time to shut down, to turn on Netflix, to do our own thing, or we can use this as a time to look out and say, how can I help the people in my community? How can I help my family? The more we look at ourselves, the smaller we get. The more we look up and around, the bigger we get. That's one of the most amazing things about Jesus. His life was all about giving. He would spend entire nights praying for his disciples. He would spend entire days healing and touching and talking words of encouragement and teaching about how life really works and how good God is. And people were drawn to that. Isaiah says something about how Jesus was common looking. Jesus wasn't a super good looking guy. He wasn't a Brad Pitt, but when he walked by, people were like, whoa. He was constantly getting lost in the crowd. Jesus's clothes were the clothes of peasants. He had no money. He didn't have these amazing talents that just drew people to him. What drew people to him was that he cared about them. He loved them. And he loves you. And I don't know what's going on in the world and what the end result of all this will be, but I know that this is an opportunity for you to stop and look at yourself and lean over that pool and get wrapped up in your fears and your stresses. Or you can leave the pool behind and go into town and help someone, because there's a lot of people who need to be helped. And if you're looking for an opportunity to help, I guarantee you will find it today. So today, let's not be like that young man who was too good looking for himself. Let's be like that other man who was remembered not for his good looks, but for his good heart. If you like this video of encouragement, share it with someone who might need it today. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and have a great day. And remember, the secret to having a great day is to help someone else. God bless.